Hey, what's happening, boys and girls? Thanks for tuning back into the channel today, right here at the Rust Belt Mechanic. So we've got the Duramax back into the shop today. Going to be doing something really exciting. We've got some more great product from our friends over at Raptor U-Pull. We are finally going to be doing something with all of this nasty chrome that's left on the truck. The only chrome stuff that we have left on the truck are the bumpers, the front, the back, and the grill. So in good old fashion with Rust Belt style, what do we got to do? We got to Raptor line it. Of course, you know we do. Now the bumpers that I really wanted to get are ones from Bodyguard. They're A2L bumpers, but they're run like $2 grand per bumper and I just couldn't do it. So we're going with the cheaper option today. We're going to see how good we can make these look with the Raptor 2K aerosol. We're going to be shooting with their aerosol cans today to show you how good this one works as compared to the bottles and everything, the tint match that we used before. We're going to be using their black 2K aerosol. So let's get into what we're going to be doing with this one. So as a bonus today, we're not only going to be doing the bumpers, we're also going to be upgrading our headlights. But for the bumpers and everything, especially here in the front, we're going to be needing to take out our grill, take out our headlights so we don't get any overspray on everything. So prep-wise, that's what we're going to be starting off with on this project. We're going to get our grill out, get our headlights out of the way, and then we're going to need to prep our bumper. Now, of course, with this plastic here in the front, we need to get some kind of a scuffed up surface, as well as on the chrome here as well. We need something to be able to get to stick to it. So as normal, a lot of guys put a lot of shine stuff onto these bumpers in the plastic areas. So we're gonna need to get some degreaser first to wipe this all off to get all of the old chemicals and residues off of the bumper. So that's what we're gonna start with. First off, get that disassembled and degrease the bumper. All right, now we're on to some prep work. We've got some degreaser in a can, rag, we're gonna clean it off real good, and then we're gonna start scuffing everything up. We have a red Scotch-Brite pad, so we're gonna get going on that one. Also, I wanted to finish up the edges really good on the edge of the bumper, so I've got my little grinder here to be able to do that one. After we get it all degreased up, then we're gonna scuff it up really good. Reasoning behind that one, we wanna have some kind of a surface to be able to have our stuff stick to. We're going to go one step further and we're going to be using this stuff from U-Pull as well. We've got our U-Pull grip number 4. This is the stuff that we're going to be using. This is our adhesion promoter. We're going to be spraying this one after everything gets cleaned up, scuffed up and everything, because we want our Raptor Bedliner to be able to stick the best we can. All these differences in surface, especially this chroming here in the front, it's going to have a kind of a hard time sticking to that one. So that's why I said we want to scuff it up really good, and then we'll put some adhesion promoter onto it to give us the best chance possible to have it stick real good. All right, so we've got everything cleaned up, scuffed up, taped up, put all of our backing on everything so we don't get it all over everything else. So now I'm gonna clean it thoroughly one more time with degreaser to make sure everything is good to go and cleaned off. After that, we'll be spraying on our U-Pull grip number 4. Get that one on nice and evenly over the entire surface. That'll help the adhesion for the actual Raptor liner on the next coat of that. This stuff, we're going to get a nice even coat over the whole thing, then we're going to let it set up for about 10 minutes. At that point, then we'll get into our actual Raptor liner. Now the Raptor liner that we're going to be using today, like I said, is our 2K. It's a 2-part aerosol actual little canister. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to shake it really good for about 2 minutes or so. Then here on the end there is a little activator cap that we're going to pull off, and then here on the end it has an activator, like a little piercing little section. So you're going to push on that until it pierces the end of it. After that, you're going to shake it really good to mix the 2-part system of it up really good for about 2 minutes. Shake it up really good, then you're finally going to be able to shoot this stuff. This one has a pot life, they said, about an hour or so, so you need to make sure obviously everything is prepped, ready to go once we pop that little tab and shake it all together. After that, we're going to be spraying this one on. We're going to be doing 2 coats on the bumper. Spray the first coat nice and evenly over the entire bumper. We're going to be spraying it from about 2 to 3 feet away. Just nice thin little sprays. I'll keep the camera on showing you guys exactly how I'm doing that one. And then we're going to let it flash set up for about 20 minutes. After that point, then we're going to go through and we're going to go on to our second coat. 2 coats total on this one. So let's clean it up and we'll get to spraying. All right, so we've let our stuff flash up here. We got a couple minutes left on that. So we've been shaking our Raptor can up for about 2 minutes. We've taken the little red tab off the top, and now we're gonna put it into the end of our canister. Kind of set it on there, and then we're gonna put it down and push on evenly till we feel it click. After that one, once it clicks in place, you should be able to push that and it should spring back up on the top. That's how you know it is punctured and is pierced. So after that, you're going to shake the can up really good for another 2 minutes or so, upside down, all around. 2 more minutes of shaking, and then we're shooting our Raptor liner. Like I said, we're going to start off, we're going to be 2 to 3 feet away. If you're any closer than that, you're going to get some paint splatter. We don't want splatter, we want nice, even little strokes to it. So there we go, guys, that's just for reference. It's gonna take about 1.5 cans for the bumper, or 1 1/4, just over 1 can. So we'll get you guys zoomed in here. This is how it looks after coat number 1. Here we go. I have to say, pretty nice, even, uniform. I'm not seeing any real spots or anything that I missed. Kind of pan over, always good to have a nice light with you too. There we go. Looks pretty darn good. All right, so now we're just gonna let this stuff flash and set up for about 20 minutes. And then we'll be ready to put on coat number 2. And like I said, just an FYI, it'll take about 1.25 cans. So I got about 3/4 of a can left. So I need to prep 1 other can to get ready for the second coat then here. All right, it's been about 20 minutes and we've got our second can sitting here ready to go. So we've got a little over 1.5 cans sitting here ready to go for coat number 2. Get this one on. And here we go. This is immediately after coat number 2. Get some light in here on it. Boy, it turned out really nice. You see how the texture built up more on the second coat? I really like that one. And like I said, about 2 feet out, right around there, just a little over 2 feet out, I think it turned out really, really good. Boy, that looks nice. I can't wait to get it up right against the painted section to see how all that turns out, plus with the new headlights. Oh man, this thing's gonna look so freaking nice. After getting all of our stuff pulled off, this thing looks awesome. I'm so excited to be able to get this thing all together, but this stuff needs a while to set up. So it's usually okay to touch within about 1 to 2 hours. Cures within about 24. The full hardening happens within about 5 days or so. So we don't want to do any kind of hard scrubbing or washing for that whole 5 days. I don't really want to go and drive it for the first day or so, so it's going to be here in the shop while this stuff sets up and hardens. So we got the front bumper all done, finished. We'll let it sit overnight, and then we'll mess with the headlights in the morning. It'll be a short one for you guys, but you know, we'll hop over to that. But now I'm going to jump out to the back. I'm not going to show you guys any of the prep work or anything because it's all going to be the same stuff. We'll get you guys a clip of the back when it's done here just in a few minutes. All right, guys, we got the back done as well, and here it is. Just got done peeling most of the stuff off it. Got a couple of pieces of tape still in here. Still got to put the lights and stuff on, but we're still kind of in the drying phase. Just finished it. Haven't put my light back on or anything, but showing you guys the texture on this. I cleared up and cleaned up what I could with imperfections in the actual plastic on it, but there were some pretty good gouges like you can see here on the corner. That was a really big gouge, so that one fixed up what we could fix up on that one, and outside of that it turned out really nice. Kind of zoom in and see the texture on this thing. The texture turned out so nice, so uniform. I'm super excited about how this one turned out. Very pleased with this one. It turned out so nice. So that one I think looks really, really good back here. But in the meantime, we also did one other thing, a little secret thing that I did. Let's go check it out. So there was still chrome on the grill, so we decided no more chrome on the grill. We got rid of that one. Taped up the ends because these in tails are actually painted the body color too, so we taped up those, and we shot this one with the Raptor liner also. There we go. Focus, focus. We're gonna have the badge. I took the badge out. There we go. God, look how nice that's gonna be on the truck. That's gonna look so good. That front, we've got it most of the way cured up for an hour or so. It's been like 2 hours since we shot that one now. But she's looking really, really good. Now we're gonna be putting our headlights in, but we've got brand new headlights. But before we do that one, I want all of this to set up overnight. So we are on a weekend here. You guys won't know it, but we are on a weekend. So as a matter of fact, we're gonna jump forward to tomorrow. Get here in the morning early and we'll start putting these headlights in, show you guys those. Screw it, movie magic. We'll just step right over. Hey, what's up guys? Good morning. All right, brand new morning. Got the truck back up onto the rack here. Got all the old tape and everything all pulled off. And now before we get our nice fancy grill back and installed, we have some newer, fancier headlights to be able to put into this thing. Picked these up off of Amazon, so they're not anything like super custom or anything like that, but they were a nicer pair than what I had on the last time. These ran me about 240 bucks or so, and they have the strip DRLs LED built into them, which I really liked, as well as on the lower side ones, the turn signals on the outsides that are not amber colored, they're clear. That's what I wanted to get rid of, that amber color flasher on that one. So I like the clear lens look on that one. I didn't like the smoked outside lens on the last ones. It just made things a little bit too dim. So we got the black inner housing, the non-smoked lens. So we have our lights nice, bright and shiny. Our bulbs that we still have from JDM A-Star, they're gonna be shining nice and bright too. So we're gonna get these put in. I already did a video on putting them in, so it's not too hard at all. I'll show you guys where I end up wiring for the DRL strips as well. All right, so I might have kind of just got rushed through putting the headlights in because it ended up looking so good. So what I did for the daytime running lights, the little C things in them, I ended up tying into the park lamps, which is what you're supposed to do on this one. So tapped into those, soldered butt connected them in and got them put in, and let's see what this thing looks like in the front end, because this thing is amazing. check those out. Gosh, that looks so much better. That whole front end with the black tied-in grill. Let's look at the Raptor lining on that grill. If I can get it to zoom, there we go. We did leave the Chevy emblem. I did take that out, left it nice and shiny, but it's not chrome. And then the tabs in there, the wings match the color on that one, but oh man. Put some covers in from our front license plate because thankfully Ohio just went to getting rid of the front license plate, so did away with that one, and it looks absolutely amazing. Those daytime running lights with all of this, man, that looks so good, so good. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, guys. Why didn't you tell me to hurry up and just Raptor line my bumper? It just looks, God, it looks amazing. Looks really, really good. Let's go get some shots outside. All right, boys and girls, that's about all we've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. Raptor lining is just an amazing thing. I love the product. Big shout out to Raptor and U-Pole for sending me this stuff and getting to try out the 2K aerosol Raptor. I will leave the links down in the description below so you guys can know where to get this kind of stuff. It's usually available at O'Reilly's and Amazon. It's probably about the easiest places to get it, so go and check that stuff out. It's amazing. It turns out great DIY stuff, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg for taking your freaking truck to the body shop to have them do all this stuff. It's great. Just try it out, trust me. We've got more great information and more great videos coming out all the time. We're getting ready to do some maintenance videos for the truck, as well as going up to a truck show up in Fort Wayne, Indiana with Whistling Diesel, Truckmaster, Greg A. There's going to be a lot of great YouTube personalities there, so stay tuned for that one. We're going to get some awesome video footage of that one. I appreciate everyone tuning in today, and as always, you guys stay awesome.